Hi, Robin Miles from InspireMe Consulting. Today I want to talk about the subject about winning habits to really ignite success. This is the area that, to be honest, out of this, I'll give you some tips, and wherever you are at your stage of development and in working with executives and leaders, if they implement some of these, they're definitely going to increase their level of performance. But to be honest, if you've done the foundational work on working on yourself and working through your own strategy, this is like the icing on the cake to really ignite performance. But like I say, you can do any of these tips at any time. So the first thing is this, is that winning habits, the first one is actually to define success for yourself, because you can win at anything, but it's much better to win at something that actually has meaning and purpose to you. So define success first. And once you define success, then simply create rituals which are regular habits for yourselves that are aligned with that. So for instance, if you really want to achieve something or succeed in a particular area, what is it that you need to do on a monthly basis, on an annual basis, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis? What are some of these rituals for you? What does it look like to actually achieve this? Think about that and implement those things. But then on the flip side, it's not that we're sitting around with loads of time on our hands. What are the things that you need to stop doing on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on an annual basis? Because then you're swapping your time for the things that actually really matter to you. A couple of other kind of key things that I do as well is morning routines or morning rituals. Because the first part of the day, it really sets yourself up for the rest of the day, and it's an anchoring bias, because if you achieve something that's really productive at the beginning of the day, it sets yourself up for the rest of the day. And so there's lots of theories around this about morning rituals, and you can Google them, but set one up that works for you. Is that meditation? Is that doing some self-development? Is that, what I strongly suggest you do is spend 30 minutes every day prioritizing the rest of the day for yourself so that you can focus on the things that really matter to you. Another thing that I do as well is something called the stop technique, or the release and intention. Throughout the day, instead of like just getting absolutely exhausted and then, eat pizza and drink red wine at the end of the day, actually throughout the day and in transition, so you may be doing some emails and then you go to have a meeting with someone, just stop, which is stop, take a breath. Observe for yourself what's kind of going on for me. Am I feeling tired? Where is my mind energy? Where am I kind of physically at? What's the next activity that I need to do? Okay, I want to proceed mindfully now doing that next activity. It just centers yourself, so it gives you clarity and purpose for the next activity. And what you'll find at the end of the day is that you just generally have more energy for that as well. One of the other kind of winning habits is also about leveling up your peer group. A lot of people they want to go to the next level of performance, but they're not around people that are like-minded. So put yourself out there. Simple suggestion is join different groups, involve yourself in different environments where there's more like-minded people that you want to kind of connect with as well. And if there's other people who you're around, invite them to come and join you as well. Level it up, bring them along on their journey with you. Key thing really is around managing your energy. So definitely go back and watch the Optimizing Productivity training as well. I'd love to know what ideas that you've got of winning habits of things that you've done that have really kind of shifted the dial for you. For me personally, it's simply defining success and then setting myself up on a daily, weekly, monthly and annual basis for the things that I need to do to achieve what I want. That's been the thing that for me that's really made the biggest difference for me. But I'd love to hear from you. What's the kind of thing that you do that's a winning habit that's really set yourself up for success? I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers guys, bye now.